Hello everybody! If you're new here, welcome. If you're new here, welcome back. My name is Nightingale, but you can call me Bird for short. And today, I've got a bit of a project to do. And you might be thinking, right? Probably be thinking, Bird, are you gonna finish that Solar Punk Village that you're redoing, or are you going to? What's the other one? Don't I have a second one? Or are you gonna deal with that freaking chest monster and build a storage house? That you've been meaning to do for like the past 3 months. And to that, I shall say, how very dare you accuse me of being with such productivity? Why on earth would I finish a project that I haven't worked on in 2-3 months? Oh, that's what the other one was, the freaking iron farm. But no, today we're doing something completely unrelated to both of those projects, because why not? We're tackling this lilac field. And that's what we're doing, and we're gonna be working over here today, right behind our enchanting tower. I have plans. I promise I know how to press buttons, guys. I have plans to make this into a lovely little garden park thing, bobber. And I definitely did not cover over caves, but I at least lit them up first. And I have plans to make this super cozy. We're gonna have lilacs over here, roses up there, and then there's gonna be cherry trees, and over here is going to be a river. It's gonna be good. So honestly, we should probably get started. Is this finished? Oh, it's making bone meal and stuff. Oh, yeah, right. Because I needed to get some more of these. And right now, we need to do some terraining first, which, oh my gosh. To switch POVs, I press R, because otherwise I need a shift on the default button, so which is right next to E, my inventory key. That's why that keeps happening. But first order of business is that I don't like the look of the grass like this. So I was trying it out earlier and replaced just the top pieces with the coarse dirt, and I like it a lot better. So we're going to be doing that first things first. And then we'll probably be moving to start off with the lilac field behind me, because that's kind of the entrance area for here. But honestly, I've been wanting to finish this since I tested it earlier today, so I need to itch that part and finish this freaking thing real quick. I haven't quite decided yet if I want to do it all the way over here, but that's just gonna depend on how I do this lilac field behind me plus all of this and how it looks. So I'll figure that out later. But for now, one of the most important parts is in fact this lilac field, because it's kind of like framing the entire area just right here, cutting it off from this section that's, let me adjust my mic, that's over here. And I haven't quite decided what I wanted to put over here yet because of the dip in the area, because I know for a fact, that the dip over here I'm going to be turning into a river at some point, but it doesn't connect to the loop over here. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet. So if you guys have ideas, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. But right now, we work on lilacs, which it might be insane of me, but I might actually just dig up all the lilacs and then like put down what looks better, dirt. Yeah, I gotta get the good dirt. I gotta get the good dirt. So honestly, I might do that, but just leave a few so I remember how I speak English, guys. How I want to do this. So I should be very careful about it actually. Just leaving specific ones. Once I clear out more of the lilacs, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, just left a few so I can understand parameters of how I'd like to place this. So let me see here. I've got a lot of lilacs. I love that. Okay. So now, I got the extra one. I'm gonna do a lot of coarse dirt, which might require me to redo this section here, but I'm just gonna focus on here first. Luckily, I've got enchantment on my freaking thing here. And I am just going to straight up start digging up this area here. Kind of like how I did with my other lilac field all the way over there, except much larger and thicker. So it looks like an actual like curated garden or something like that, if that makes sense. So here's something exciting actually that I can talk about while I do this, is that I know I said in a post that my next video was going to be another short film, but like I also said in a different post, I hugely just bit off way more than I could chew with that. I thought, oh yeah, let me just remodel this village into a different village. I'm not exactly going to tell you what the theme is yet, but it's very whimsical, trust me. Just for a short film, and I thought I could get that done a lot quicker than I did, and I, spoiler alert, have not. So that's why you're seeing this video first, but that is still in production as we speak, because I am actively building it, but just in my creative world. Which, fun fact, all of my creative builds are in that one world. Except for the super flat ones, obviously, but maybe someday once there's a bunch of more builds and such, I'll give you a tour of that. But something super fun about this particular short film is that, yes, it includes what we've got going on with the Little Witch and technically the magical village, but it's not where it's supposed to. It's not where I planned it to be, around the lake. It's actually on top of the mountain. I still am not going to tell you what the theme is yet, like I just said, but what I'm really excited about is that we're getting new characters. OCs I have designed myself, and I've only figured out one so far. I've got concepts for some other ones, but I'm figuring out one in particular, and I'm already loving him, not gonna lie. However, whoa, do I have any more coarse dirt? Yeah, there's one more stack. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be just another short film. If y'all remember, I can give you a little teaser for it actually. Y'all remember my short film Curiosity, and how Caesar and I discovered a little researcher's hobbit hole. And in the researcher's journal, we discovered that he is currently working on something that the Little Witch brought him, is that her mushrooms seem to react to her magical crystals in some interesting way. And so far what he's discovered is that, he's figured out how to regrow both her crystals and her mushrooms. And then, and then he's also kind of like figured out how to cook down these two mixtures into a wine-like liquid. And he is very tempted to drink it, just to see what would happen. He's very tempted to drink it because his researcher's brain desperately wants to know, like, what does it taste like? Does it do anything? But he decided to use brain cells and wait till the Little Witch comes back to determine if it would have a magical effect if you drink it, because her magical knowledge will be very useful for this. And that's where the journals that we found left off. And actually, this new character that I've mostly figured out so far, like his name, I haven't decided what species he's going to be, because he is actually going to be the researcher's brother. And I am out of coarse dirt. That's interesting, but that's a little sneak peek to the characters, because we've got this guy, and then there's also going to be just like a couple specific villagers and stuff in this new village I can walk, I swear. This new village I'm making. That's how I make coarse dirt, right? Perfect. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. So you're going to be getting a short film from that village, and you're also going to be getting a tour of the village, because already I've spent like 4 or 5 hours building it. I know this because I've been catching up on a bunch of Hermitcraft episodes that I am rather behind on. So I calculated the times because I have brain cells or whatever it's called. So far I spent about like 4 or 5 hours on this village, and I'm barely close to done. I'm literally just like putting structures in and then adding details later. So that's a thing. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. The short film is just fun. Naturally, me and Caesar are in it. I'm the main, well, I guess I am the main character since it's from my point of view. But like, yeah, I'm really excited about it because I'm making these characters and I'm like, this is so fun. I'm loving this. I'm loving it a lot. I can't wait to share it with y'all. And then maybe at some point, once we get a little bit more into the lore, we can do a deeper dive on each of the characters. Maybe I can make some art since I'm finally like actually learning how to draw people, which I have been posting on the community tab and such like and stuff like that, which I think I've already put the popcorn chicken. I think I've put some of them on Pinterest as well, but it was just me and Lark, the art of me and Lark. That's not what I meant to do, just so far. But I'll probably draw some art of this character. Maybe eventually I'll figure out the name of the researcher, but for now he's just known as the researcher. You know, just stuff like that. I'm really excited about it. I'm a storyteller making characters. Of course I'm excited about it. But of course I've been like yapping the whole time instead of just Editor Bird's gonna love me. She's gonna love past me because like this was supposed to be a montage and now I was just yapping the whole time, making the video longer. Maybe I can do just less editing though, so maybe Future Bird would like that. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to edit. We'll figure it out when we get over there, but nonetheless, like, super excited. So, hope you all are too. You know what's also super fun? Is that I've been learning how to memorize the Minecraft Galactic alphabet. Because I've been using it a lot for certain reasons. But, like, I've been learning how to, I've been memorizing a good amount of the characters. So, well, not, you know what I mean by characters, not like the ones I was just talking about, but like actual, like, symbols and stuff like that. Y'all are smart, you know what I mean, but like, memorizing a lot of them. So technically, if I, like, super memorize the Galactic alphabet, does that count as me being fluent in a second language? Because, yeah, I know that you can't exactly speak it. I wish you could. Imagine us Minecrafters just having a language to ourselves. Well, I know it's not originally from Minecraft, but you know what I mean. But, like, being able to speak it would be so freaking cool. I wish. But yeah, I've just been memorizing some of that, like some of the characters, like the most used characters in the English alphabet, like E, A, oh, hello. I forget what the third most used character in the English alphabet is, but you know, this is fine. But like, yeah. Something funny about that learning that alphabet and such kind of reminds me, do y'all have any idea how Caesar got his name? Because I know for a fact I've never said it out loud. Oh, I am starving. Wait, I could probably talk and work at the same time. Whoops. But how he got his name is actually when I was playing on one of my Minecraft worlds before I started playing YouTube. Not playing YouTube, but making YouTube videos. Is I had gotten a dog, and it was a rusty dog, and I named him Caesar because I'm obviously super into like I watch / listen to game theory a lot, and one of the first, like, I love codes and ciphers and stuff like that. One of the first ciphers that I've actually learned how to use was the Caesar cipher, and so I named him Caesar, not for Caesar the Great, but because of that. And now the name is just the name is stuck. So that's how Caesar got his name. So that's really cool. I might get a few more lilacs at some point and extend this over here. But actually, I want to add... Man, this is kind of looking like... Can I path that? Oh, shoot, I can. This is kind of looking like my other fields, but you know, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Man, I'm yapping a lot. This is gonna be a yappy episode. I like talking. Hey guys, did you have any idea that I like talking? Because I just had a huge urge once I started talking about my village characters to just continue talking about my characters, but that's like super spoilers for the short film. So, you know. Yeah. Actually, here's something interesting that isn't super spoilers for the short film. What do you guys know about fantasy apothecaries? If you write me a paragraph, I will read said paragraph. Just, you know, just putting that out there in case someone wants to yap as well. Yeah. I promise you'll figure out more once I actually make the short film. I just gotta build the freaking village first. It's gonna be a really cool village, but it's taken forever. So, yeah. Okay, so that's there. What I'm going to do now is that I want some cherry trees grown, and hopefully they'll grow in the correct direction. So I'm going to place one there. Place one here. I'll place one on the other side here as well. So I'll let those grow. Hopefully they'll be in the correct direction. And now I'm going to take this dirt and start plugging up a little bit of this, because water's difficult in Bedrock Edition apparently. I don't know. But you'll see where I'm going with this, I promise. Yes, I do know I said I was going to turn this into a river. However, I have a plan. Because you see, I didn't block that back up again. Boop. Let me, real quick, make a water source here, and then y'all see what y'all will see what I'm doing, I promise. So now we've got ourselves a river, and then I can just dig out the bottom here and have a deeper river. So I don't know if it's a bedrock thing, but it's just difficult like that. Is it the best river in the world? No. Do I care? Also no. Besides, we've got a cool little hideout thing over here that we can probably do something sometime in the future. Dang it. That was in fact not the frickin' poppy, tulip, whatever you call this thing. I washed away all the grass. And here it is! There's two cherry trees over there still working on growing, but look what I've done. I freaking love it so much. Is there any point to it? No. And I don't care, because it's all nice and magical and stuff, and the tree finally grew, and it's a stupid half tree. Yay. I definitely need to get some more bone meal to get some more roses and stuff so I can properly fill this place out, because that's an ugly empty spot right there. I don't like that at all, but you know, I'm not patient enough for that right now, but I am very happy with what we did here because we added some more space and stuff. Don't be proud of me because I didn't add any lilac and any not lilacs, poppies to this time. Yes, there's the existence of poppies over here, but that's purely because I wanted the actual poppy flower. But anyway, with that, this was a fun little bit of one, but that's all the time I have for this video. I am itchy. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, and I would greatly appreciate it if you come along. Next video should be my short film, if I manage to finish it. So yeah, and then you'll get some look into some new characters, and I'm so excited about that, which of course at some point I'm going to need to draw them. Because of course I'm going to draw them. Like, why wouldn't I? But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And Caesar and I, this guy's back here a little bit, we'll see you next time. Bye!